So that's the question, right? What is CBD? I'm telling you what, 5 weeks ago, I was clueless. If you look me up in Wikipedia, there would be my face, right? And let me share with you how ignorant, and that's not a bad word, how ignorant I was. Do you know right now throughout the United States federally, marijuana is against the law. It's a federal crime because that's what the government says. Now you can disagree or agree, but here's the point I want to make with you right now. Did you know that hemp federally is legal? You heard me correct. Legal. See, to show you how silly I was, I didn't even know the difference between the two plants. And here's one thing that I want to get. I want to show you some documentation. You know, if you looked at maybe two people, a husband and a wife, do you realize that their DNA is 99 point a bunch of nines identical? But we all know because we're made unique. Some of us, like me, believe that you were created unique, that there's no one like you. That's why they can use your DNA. You're a gift. You're a miracle. And so when you sit there and think about between the two, the male-female, there's an X and a Y chromosome. So it's obvious to us that one's male, one's female. Now, I didn't know that that was the same with plants. The factor, right? And so there's farms right now that have a consciousness that over the years they stopped growing tobacco that was killing hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people a year. And they decided to say, you know what, instead of tobacco, I'm going to grow hemp. And so in that hemp plant, you actually have seeds with the hemp in the plant itself that makes over 25,000 products, you know, from lotion to chapstick to whatever, right? And one of the things I didn't realize is that, you know, with that oil, that CBD oil has amazing qualities for helping a human being virtually in almost every area. So what I'm going to do is show you some nationwide news clips on CBD because I could tell you what it does and you're going, what does Robert know about CBD? Nothing. But I do know what it's done in my life. So one of the things is these news clips, when you can show third-party documentation, it's always going to beat it. So what I'm going to do is show you just a couple of news clips. Also, we got a video at the end with Megyn Kelly, but I want to show you exactly some of the documentation.
Many different compounds in cannabis. Two of the most common ones are THC, tetrahydrocannabidiol, which is the stuff that's psychoactive. It makes somebody develop a high. And then CBD, cannabidiol, is there's receptors throughout the body for this particular substance. There's CBD1 receptors, CBD2 receptors. These are the two most common ingredients in cannabis. CBD, there's been shown for some time now, decades, that it can have a medicinal effect. Specifically, some of the early studies showed on convulsive disorders or seizure disorders. CBD is the more medicinal part of these compounds.
One chemical in marijuana, THC, is responsible for the psychoactive effects, or the high. It also combats nausea and pain. But another chemical, called CBD, seems to have additional benefits. In San Francisco, these researchers say that compound, CBD, can kill cancer cells and stop them from metastasizing in human cells and mice.
My name is Alan Zupkin. I'm board certified in addiction medicine and I have a practice here in Central Florida. I treat people whose lives have been totally ruined by drugs and alcohol. If I ask my patient population what are their three most common complaints, I hear anxiety, panic attacks, sleep disorders, chronic pain. When I found out about CBD, I was really encouraged because CBD oil is extremely beneficial for those three things. So I said this was a perfect match for my patient population. Another thing as a physician that I really found comforting was that There's a tremendous amount of research that was done on CBD long before the product was available. There is sound science that backs this product up. When any physician hears that there are receptors for CBD in the brain, that it works on the limbic system, which is the brain's emotional system, they can really understand how this can be beneficial to their patients. Other benefits apparently are anti-inflammatory effects. There are reports about its early research use in treating cancer. There are many patients that have social anxiety disorder. CBD would play an important role in treating them. There are neuroprotective effects of CBD, so we're really just at the start of research to understand all the different ways that this product can be used. So I'm really excited about using it and happy for the opportunity to offer it to my patients. People with social anxiety disorder have extreme fear of getting into social situations. They have difficulty approaching people, they have difficulty going out shopping or going to malls. Anywhere there's other people, they have extreme fear of that situation. So a lot of people learn to medicate to cope with that problem. Having a natural product that would help them in that situation would really reap benefits for them. So I'm really excited about that use. And the truth is, it's a very common disorder. One of the reasons that people are trying to legalize medical marijuana in this country is for its CBD content. This product, which is sold as a supplement, is legal in all 50 states, and in fact is being used worldwide, because there is no THC in this product. And therefore the negative effects of THC, getting high, getting munchies, having paranoia, are simply not found with this product. One of the other benefits of CBD is that in a small percentage of people who smoke marijuana who have certain genetics, they actually develop schizophrenia. CBD can act to counteract that problem, and it's used as an antipsychotic. It can repair brain damage. In addition, people that have psoriasis and other skin disorders can benefit from topical application of CBD.
So, when I first started marketing any kind of products, this is a PubMed.gov. It's a National Library of Medicine, National Institutes of Health. So if you go to PubMed.gov and put in CBD, now again, I'm not here making any claims whatsoever, but you know, anxiety, pain, THC and CBD, and then cannabis oil, pain, absolutely, sleep, cancer. And you can see that it's just amazing. So if I click right here, which by the way, look at some of the chemical stuff down here if you just click on this one here. But I'm going to go to just CBD oil. And just CBD. And you're looking here that there's 5,790 articles. Did I say again that this was the medical library? The U.S. National Library of Medicine. So, you know, what does the government say? What do medical institutes say? What do really scientific documentation show? And see, everyone can say whether or not it's good or bad, but here you go. You do your own research. Now, when you go on to Google, of course, you know, you put in CBD testimonials and you know what, over 500,000. And of course, if you just put CBD in just all by itself, you're going to see immediately that, you know, we're over 100 million. Now, there's one thing I want to share with you that's very important here. You know, whenever there's something that explodes like this, there's good and bad. Wouldn't you agree? Virtually in everything. So you want to take the time to do your own due diligence. Then you look at CBD. And here's what drove me nuts. I'm like, oh my God, you know, it's that thing. You know what I mean? Well, sure. For some people, it's that thing. But watch this. All of a sudden you go down here. CBD secret is out. CNC CNN report. Again, you're looking 3 years ago. Now you're looking at here, Joe Rogan. I watched this one, part 1 and 2 with Montrell Williams, and I'm just blown away. So once you get your documentation, you're going like, man, I want to try that stuff. Well, then guess what? Hempworx is a company that Terry and I'm helping her build her position there. And when you go to hempworx.com, it is pretty amazing that there's a button there that's called documentation, right? So really nice video on here. Get back with the person. There's a / their name, you know what I mean? Their username, so they get proper credit. But right here's documentation, of course, reviews. And when you click on documentation, this is the purest and the most potent, CBD. So what I love about what Hempworx has done, along with, My Daily Choice, is they got articles here. So when all of a sudden I started looking at this and people were saying, you know what? What makes yours better? And, you just have to ask people to look at from a video from Jenna, which is one of the co-founders, and they talk about spectrums, they talk about the way it's processed, they talk about it being organic, all this stuff. I'll just let you figure that out. So, bottom line, documentation beats conversation. You know that I actually patent and trademark that name? Yeah, you can Google that as well. But I'm not here to impress you. I'm here to say to you that I do my due diligence. And 30 years of marketing, my reputation is on the line. And it's very important that as I drive my wife to the top of this position in this company and help people just like you, not only get on this product, you got to try it out. If you'll try it out, then guess what? There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. Yeah, I said that. I heard today Jenna was saying an empty bottle. So if you don't feel anything from the product whatsoever in all these different areas, then guess what? We got your money back. So you can really simply get back with the person that shared this video with you and say, listen, I want to try that stuff. Also, just like every company, you can actually become an affiliate. So for $20, you can buy it at wholesale. And then if you really like it, the company gives you all this stuff for free, including the sites and videos, so you can share it with others to help them in all areas of their life. So if no one's giving you permission to succeed in life, let me be the first. You're a gift and a miracle. Your DNA says so. And guess what? If you get the right nutrition and the right things that were made on this planet and created just like you and I, it's amazing how fast you can help other people with all areas of life. Take care and God bless.